All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So, Motley Crue says that David Lee Roth basically blew them off and said, I don't open for bands that I influenced. Roth was apparently offered a slot on the stadium tour, which has been canceled a number of times, I believe now, a couple of times anyway. But Nikki Sixx says that Motley Crue invited Roth to share the bill with them, along with Def Leppard. And Dave passed. He says, I don't open for bands that I influenced. Okay. It's kind of weird, but this was back in October of 2019. And, they're talking about all of the different styles that Motley Crue went through. They started out being visually more like Bono, Bruce Springsteen, and Metallica. But then they kind of settled into more of a Van Halen look. So it's kind of interesting how, yeah, certainly Motley Crue was influenced by Van Halen, but Motley Crue is a much heavier band for the most part, although they did start to get a little more listenable during the latter part of the decade, but their earlier stuff, much harder, much more almost grungy compared to what would happen later on. Of course, they went from, rough and tumble to more glam oriented stuff. And Van Halen, I don't know if you could ever call Van Halen a glam rock band, but obviously there were some influences from Van Halen that transferred over to Motley Crue. Okay, so you can't tour with these guys. They're a full band. You're a solo artist. They can still perform reasonably well, although then you've got the issue with Vince Neil. So you get the battle of the singers who are having difficulties. Although last time out, Vince Neil did look better and he did sound better. So look, I'm an equal opportunity offender, but I'm also reasonable. When I see something improve, I'll say, hey, see, whereas Roth, I don't see that. Now, there are people that, come and said to me, I don't think he's that bad, Roth. And then I've pointed them to the audio in Vegas and they go, wow, that's bad. Because it is. It's not something you want to, watch over and over again, unless you're trying to study how not to sound. But again, I do give Roth some credit. And probably Vince Neil deserves some credit too, because at least they're singing their stuff live and they're not using, a backing track. That's how you know it's bad. So they're not using a backing track. Anyway, so Roth kind of turned down something that probably would have made him a ton of money, but it doesn't really matter because they're just going to cancel these stadium tours because it's just too risky. Too risky. You can't have a big stadium tour, even though everybody is required to do the thing and carry the thing and tell everybody about the thing. And it's just, the whole industry is just upside down. And this article basically is talking about something that didn't even happen, but could have happened, and Roth could have been a part of it. So it's like David Lee Roth twice removed from an actual concert event. That's what this is about. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the button if you want to be a subscriber. And then there's a notification bell. You want to hit that too if you want to be notified. And Patreon, lots of new patrons coming over because the content here is so cutting edge, and I'm leading the charge through the deep swamp of the rock music industry, which continues to get swampier every single day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.